Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Moser's Meandering Monday. I'm on the Kings Mountain Gateway Trail in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. It is a trail that goes from right near Kings Mountain State Park all the way into Kings Mountain, the town itself. And I did a video in the past about the Kings Mountain Park at the other end of this trail, and I'll link that later on, so if you wanted to see that one you could. But this video today is about the trail itself. So I'm gonna be hiking along this trail. I'll get some video and some photos of things I see along the way, and maybe it'll motivate you to get out here and do some exercise, and maybe you'll even learn a little something. The Kings Mountain Gateway Trail is part of the Carolina Thread Trail Network, which is a series of connected greenways, trails, and blueways that reaches 15 counties, 2 states, and has over 425 miles of trails in North and South Carolina. Getting to the trailhead from Clover, South Carolina, it's about a 20-minute drive, 14 miles away. In today's video, I'll be tackling what is called the Foote Trail part of the Gateway Trail. It starts just outside of Kings Mountain itself and then wanders through the wilderness for 5 miles and then ends up in the small downtown of Kings Mountain itself. What I like about this trail is it doesn't seem to get a lot of use from people for some reason. On today's adventure, for my entire 5-mile trek, I only saw 3 other people. This trail has been closed until just recently due to all the hurricane damage from Hurricane Helene that happened last September. You can still see fallen trees off of the trail on the side, but luckily it's been cleared for the trail to be used. In this first section, there are benches along the trail every so often where you can sit and rest if you want, and every quarter mile are signs like these letting you know how far along the trail you've gone. This trail is used by hikers, by runners, and people riding bikes. About a mile into the hike, you come to a lake that the trail goes around, and the lake is called Executive Club Lake. While most of the trail is quiet and you can enjoy the sounds of nature, right about at the 2-mile mark, it starts to get loud from cars. And this is because the trail crosses right over Interstate 85. Listen to see how loud it gets. Here's a view of that same bridge from the interstate. After you cross the bridge, the sounds of the cars start to fade, but the hills, the uphills, and the downhills begin. Now, as I mentioned, the first couple miles of the trail are pretty level, flat. You can ride bikes, run, walk, hike, whatever. Whew. But after that 2 miles, you pass a bridge, which I just showed a little bit ago. There's this long, steep uphill. I don't think you can bike up it, and in all my years of running, I've never made it to the top without having to stop at some point. Whew. It can wear you out. So this next little section, there's gonna be a lot of uphills and downhills. So let's see what happens. Continuing down the trail, you come to a railroad crossing. and this crossing leads to a chemical manufacturing factory. But looking at the growth of plants that are on the tracks, I don't think it's used anymore. Somewhere right around mile 4 on the trail, you'll come across these huge structures, maybe 5-6 stories tall. That means 50 to 60 feet tall. These are the old movie screens from the Kings Mountain Drive-In, which closed a few years ago. You'll know you're nearing the end of the trail when you see this long fence along the right side. It's keeping people out of a quarry, which is basically an open pit where they used to mine minerals. So I made it back into civilization. I'm at the other end of the trail now. You can see it's now a paved section. That's when you know you're right near the end. And this is in actual town of Kings Mountain. So if you want to learn more about this end of the park, I'm going to put a link at the end to the video I did about this section. So hope you enjoyed today's adventure. Maybe learned something. And if anything, hopefully it motivates you to get out, do some exercise. So, have a great day. If you want to see the video of where the trail ends, you can always go to my YouTube page or just search for Moser's Meandering Mondays on YouTube and just look for the video called Kings Mountain Gateway Trail.